Graph of linear equation. If I have this problem, draw graph of equation x plus 2y is equals to 6. So to draw a particular linear equation in two variables on the Cartesian plane, we must find at least two solutions of the equation. These were the four solutions that we had computed earlier. So we have to plot these 4 points on the Cartesian plane and then we will combine them to form a graph. The first point is 0, 3, where abscissa is 0 and ordinate is 3. The next point is 2, 2. Abscissa is 2 and the ordinate is also 2. 4, 1. Abscissa is 4, ordinate is 1. 6, 0. Abscissa is 6 and ordinate is 0. So as we learned in coordinate geometry, we can represent this point on the Cartesian plane. So let's plot these points in the Cartesian plane. This is our Cartesian plane and the first point is 0, 3. For this, I have to move 0 units along the x-axis and 3 units along the y-axis. 1, 2 and 3. So this will be the location of our point. The second point is 2, 2. For this, I have to move 2 units along the x-axis and 2 units along the y-axis. So this will be the location of our point. The next point is 4, 1. For this, I have to move 4 units along the x-axis and 1 unit along the y-axis. So this will be the location of our point. The next point is 6, 0. For that, I have to move 6 units along the x-axis and 0 units along y-axis. So this will be the location of our point 4. Now all I have to do is combine these 4 points. Please note that all these 4 points must lie in a single line. If we draw a line along them, we'll know that all these 4 points lie along a single line. So a graph is a collection of solution of this equation. All points lie on this line are the solution of the equation x plus 2y is equals to 6, and therefore this is a graph of the equation x plus 2y is equals to 6. To draw a graph of a particular equation, we need at least 2 points. But in order to make sure the solution is correct, we should plot 3 points and then draw a line which passes through these 3 points. Let's solve another example. Draw graph of equation x plus y is equals to 5. Again, to find the solution, we'll represent y in terms of x. Y is equals to 5 minus x. Now if I substitute x is equals to 0, y will be equal to 5. If x is equals to 1, y will be equal to 4. If x is equals to 2, y will be equal to 3. If x is equals to 3, then y is equals to 2. These are the 4 solutions of x plus y is equals to 5. If I write it down in point form, it will be 0, 5, 1, 4, 2, 3 and 3, 2. This is our Cartesian axis and the first point is 0, 5, that is 0 units along positive x-axis and 5 units along positive y-axis. That is, this will be the location of our point 1. The next point is 1, 4. This will be the location of our point 2. The next point is 2, 3. This will be the location of our point 3. The next point is 3, 2. This will be the location of our point 4. Now to draw a graph of this equation, we have to draw a line that should pass through all these points. We can see that a straight line joins all these points. This line is therefore the graph of x plus y is equals to 5. The steps to draw the graph of linear equations is, firstly, we will represent y in form of x. and then compute the integer values of x and y. Why integer values? Because integer values are a lot easier to plot as compared to decimal and fractional values. That is why it was emphasized earlier that only integer values are needed. At least two solutions of the linear equation must be computed, and draw a line joining these 2 points, and the line hence formed is known as the graph of the linear equation.